Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to come to you just a quick minute this morning and touch bases with you, see what's going on with your books, and let you see what I've got going on with mine so far. I have the cover done and the two inside pages, first inside pages, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I will be adding more to my book. I'll be adding more to this cover. Let me just give you a quick peek while we're right here on this. It's just missing quite a bit yet. I can tell. I can just tell. So, let's see here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I do want some earthy things on the outside because this is kind of a nature elf. So I need something kind of earthy. And I'll come up with it. It just takes time. These books take time. That is the thing. I know there are people that sit down and do these before they go to work, and I mean, ladies, friends that sell them, and they knock one out or two out. But I can't do that. I spend weeks on my books, on one book, and it's just because I am so persnickety, and I want it, and I like them so detailed. But I want to see what you all are doing with your books. So if you can, post a picture in the comments below. Just make a little comment, and then you can put a link to a picture or something, maybe if you've got it on your page. I've seen several of the books over the weekend that friends have posted, and they are just out of this world. You guys are doing such a great job, and I'm just shocked at what I'm seeing already. If you're not satisfied with your book, post to me. Send me a private message. Show me a picture. Post a picture in a private message if you need a little bit of help. But we want our books to kind of, be us. You don't want to copy somebody else's work if that's not your style, because it isn't going to work for you. So, there's room in this junk journal world for everybody, for every one of you and all those others out there that haven't even found us yet. There is no, in my opinion, there's no competition in this junk journal world, because 10 of us can make the very same themed book using the very same materials, and we will have 10 books that look totally different from each other. So there's no competition here. I know there are quite a few people wanting to learn the grungy style, and you can learn it if the grungy style is you down deep inside. I have a hard time making the frilly, pink, ruffly books because that's not me. I'm not pink, ruffly down inside. I'm earthy. I go hike in the woods. I go get my kindling in the woods. I take a big basket and go to the woods for my kindling. I like old-timey stuff. I'm not into the frills. I do the frill books, but that's not my style. This is my style here, and not even just this. I'm making this look earthy, and because I want to do around the Earth Elf, and these are the Abbey Press Elf Help books, and I collected them for years, 40 years ago when they were so big, and they were 50 cents, and then went up to $1, and then $1.50, and now they're $5. And now if you get them on eBay, you may have to pay $15 or $20 or $30 for one. But I've got a huge stack of them, so I wanted to do something on my elves. So if you can, post a picture of your book below this video in the comments. Make a comment, and then put your link there if that's what you have to do. I did that on a video a few days ago, and it was clickable, and we saw the image. So if you can do that, that's fine. If you're a member of Junk Journals from Grandma with Love, and if you're not, I invite you to type that in right now and come and join us. But I'm going to make a link as soon as I get off of here, and I'm going to, I want each one of you that are in that group that are willing, that are doing these books, to go over there and post a picture of the cover of your book. And let's see what you got going there. It may not be the cover you think you're going to end up with. Mine is not the cover I think I'm going to end up with, but mine will be on this order. I will be adding a little bit more to it. So go over to Junk Journals from Grandma with Love and look for that post, and I'll try to tag it at the top. Sometimes I can make it tag, sometimes I can't. I'm not real technical. But just let's share and let each other see what we're all doing. And again, if you need help, just tag me here. We can't. I don't know if you can tag me here, but I'll be checking. I check every comment under all these videos, and if anybody has a question, I answer the question right then. There are no secrets. Somebody said thank you for telling. Several have said thank you for telling all your secrets. There are no secrets here. We all learn from each other. So there's no secrets. It's what's deep down inside our hearts and souls, and that's what makes our books be what they are. So let's see. At the end of January, we're going to have a giveaway, and that will be taken from the comments. So subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. Click like on the videos, on each video, and leave a comment. I'm making a list. I'm writing a list of every person that comments. And I've got a big notebook started, and I've got a lot of names already. And I'm being very careful not to put the same name down twice. But we will be choosing the person that's going to get the giveaway at the end of January from that list. So be sure and comment. That will put your name in the running. Let's see. What else? The prayer books are coming along really well. I worked on them a lot last week. I've also worked on the inside cover, inside 2 pages of this book, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Let's just do that right now. Let's go inside. And now this is not done yet either. Let me go down here where you can take a better look. Okay. I don't know what I need to do yet. I just feel like this page is not done yet. So, if you have your cover done, or you're ready to stop, just stop on it for now, because I'll be coming back to my cover too. So, to do a little bit more. So just stop on wherever you are on the cover right now, unless you want to just put another hour in it. I have about 4.5 hours on these 2 pages. 3 hours on the front, 3.5 hours right at it. And about 4.5 hours on this. But I was thinking all week long as I was doing other things and working in the grandma book, prayer books and all that, I was thinking of what I wanted to do on the first 2 pages. So I kind of had it in my mind. All I had to do, and as I would think of something, I would run and grab something and put it in my little tray. And then when I got ready to sit down and work on it, yesterday afternoon is when I did this, as soon as we had lunch. So when I got ready to start on it, my stuff was pretty well there. I just had to grunge it up. Pretty big and heavy, big time, and go from there. So my next chore, your next chore, are the first 2 pages inside your book. And I don't necessarily want them to look alike at all, but I want them to complement each other. Now that's what I want. You do it your style. So my next 2 pages, whoopsie daisy, got it stuck there, will be right here. And I don't know what I'm going to do. One thing I did forget to tell you to do is leave 1 page anywhere in your book on the inside for a pocket. I usually put a pocket on the back page. And sometimes I'll put another one on here, on deep inside the book somewhere. Because I like lots of pockets, I like lots of tucks, I like envelopes filled with goodies and, just all kinds of things. One thing that I have noticed more on this book than anything is you have to really be careful with the glue strings, because they stick out like a sore thumb on these dark books. But I will cover up every little speck of glue. You won't see anything like that. Let's see. Someone asked me if I would make a starter book for them. And that is just several pages put together, and you do the front and you do some little things down the sides of some of the pages, and just to kind of give you an idea of how to get going. And I did tell her I would, and I'm thinking about doing some more because that turned out really cute. So if I do that, they're not going to be very expensive at all, but they will be your starter book, and just a few pages to kind of get you going and in whatever direction that you're wanting to go. Let's see, I think that's it. Let me think. I think that's it. We're up to 9 minutes, and that's plenty long enough for this video. Again, I want to stress, and several people have private messaged me about this, about what I said, I think in the first video, don't let your crafting overpower your home life and your family life. And you know, I've done a lot of sitting this week, even though I had a ton of work to do. We've had snow and ice in southern Illinois, and we live at the bottom of, I call it a canyon, but it's not. We're just down a steep embankment down in kind of a valley, and it's a private 5 acres down here. And so when it's icy, we are stuck down here, even though we have four-wheel drive. But four-wheel drive, you know, doesn't go on ice. So black ice has been bad 1 or 2 days last week. But you know, my husband wanted me to come and sit with him several times and watch TV. And he's healthy as a horse, knock on wood, and praise the Lord, and works constantly. He works constantly at some project, but it was just too bad to be outside. He has a workshop where he works, and he works out even in the wintertime. But it was just too bad to even do that last week. So when he said, come on in here and sit down with me and let's watch some Gunsmoke, or let's watch some NCIS or something like that. We watched a marathon of Terror in the Woods one day. Great. It was about Bigfoot, and you know I love Bigfoot. So when he says, you know, we're coming up on our 55th wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks. And when he says, come sit with me, would you come sit with me? Yes. If you're wanting me to come and sit with you after 55 years, and we've been together, we dated 3.5 years before that. So yes, if he wants me to come and sit with him, I am going to do it. I did sit a lot with things in my lap and worked on my tray from the love seat. But I spent more time in the living room at the love seat this last week than I have in quite a while. I'm just not a sitter. Even when I'm sitting, I've got to be working with my hands. Okay, I'm going to get off here. I'm just jabbering. I think that's it. Please comment below if you have any questions. Comment below anyway, because that's where the names are going to be picked from. Your name will only be written down one time, but comment on every thing and let me know what you're doing. Post a picture of your book, your cover, either here or go to the grandma page, or tell me it's on your Facebook page and I'll go look there. I want to see what y'all are doing. And if you have any questions at all, just private message me and I'll get right on it. I'll help you in any way I can. I will always help you in any way I can. I don't think I'm going to do it today, but I have a story page on my personal Facebook page, and it's just Kay Comer. You can click follow me there. I have a lot to do this morning, so I may just put a little quote or something. I'm not sure. But follow me there, because there's some good stories over there. Those stories are followed all over the world. So that's it. You guys will be on these 2 pages this week. I'm going to work in something over here, and see what's next. So next Monday morning, I can show you what I've got going. I'm going to try to come back in a couple of days, especially if you have very many questions. And someone did ask me about showing how I coffee dye, and I'm not set up to where I can do that right now. I may be once I get in the room in there. But I will show you how I get the pages so grungy. So stick with me here. I'm going to get off here. I could just go on and on and on. I hope you all have a super duper grand and groovy day. I hope you'll get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go. And I just remembered, I think I'm getting too close to the microphone. I noticed that in the video the other day. Seems like I'm so loud. Not the microphone, the camera. But I'll try to watch that from now on. Too late now. We're at the end of the video. Okay, I'm going to get off here. Holler at me if you have any questions. Don't ever hesitate to ask. I will always tell you. If I can help you, I will tell you. Love and hugs.